Don't fade it out. Just turn it off. Ugh. This is gonna... I'm in a bad mood right now. I really am. This is... My goal tonight is... It's 9 p.m. Whoever is listening right now, my goal is that you turn the channel before 9:10. Okay? You bunch of... I'm in a bad mood. It's hot in New York. My balls are surrounded by cotton. I've got boxer briefs on, and they're all wadded up. I have a pimple on my... All right. I'm wearing a Boston Red Sox cap today. Sorry. Not really sorry. I'm wearing a Boston Red Sox cap, and people are looking at me. I'm in New York City, so I'm on the subway, and people are looking at me. And I forget I'm wearing the cap. So, to me, people are just looking at the top of my head and grimacing, and I don't know why. And then all of a sudden I realize, oh, it's because I have a Red Sox cap on. And there's people really looking at me like, fuck you, because I have a baseball cap on with another team's logo. And I just want to shit right in their mouths, because, you know what? I shit on the New York Yankees and the Red Sox. It's just fucking baseball. And it's a... You know what, man? Nobody black played for the New York Yankees till 1955. That was 8 years after Jackie Robinson started playing. Why do I hear phones ringing? Is that already somebody calling to say, get off the air, you fat, redheaded faggot? Nobody played for the Red Sox who was black until 1959. 12 years after Jackie Robinson. So all these teams should have changed their names at some point, because everybody's supposed to love Yankees tradition. They should say they should say Yankees pre no nigger baseball and Yankees post no nigger baseball. That's what the Major League Baseball should be called. Major League We Let Niggers Play Now Baseball. And I'm not going to say N-word, because I think that's the most offensive thing in the world, because white people saying N-word, which I hear like on CNN, like white newscaster ladies saying N-word, but you're saying nigger, you're putting the word nigger in the listener's head, and yet you're saying N-word, so you're trying to get away with something. All right, I don't know what I'm doing. Led Zeppelin, marijuana. I did a lot of drugs when I was a kid, and now I'm a father of 2, and I'm fat and I'm bald, and I have 2 Vicodin in my backpack that I got at a dentist appointment 5 years ago. I have 5-year-old Vicodin that is still my emergency, I need to be high drug. That's how sad life gets when you age and you get older and you have children. I wish I was still a teenager smoking pot and just sitting on a chair going, my mom's a cunt. I don't think I ever called her a cunt. And not even in my head. My mom's not a... she could even be listening. I don't know. You know what, though? My mom is so great and so supportive that, I could call her and say, hey, listen, can I call you a cunt for this radio show? And she'd be like, hey, if it helps, go ahead, dear. Anyway. I think... Give out the phone number? Okay, he just held up a piece of paper that says give out the phone number. Is it this little thing right here?
Yes, the one with the phone number on it.
All right. Oh, now you're being sarcastic. It's the lowest form of shit humor. You should die in a fucking AIDS accident. That's a thing where a lot of AIDS crashes into some other AIDS, and it splatters everywhere, and it goes in your mouth. 866-969-1969. Call that number if you want to talk to me about anything. I'll talk to you. If you want to call and have a word with Louie CK, that's the number. Don't you like when I talk about myself like I'm in the other room? Oh, I got calls already. Kevin. Okay, let's hear what Kevin has to say. Kevin.
Somebody just kill your babbling ass.
What's that?
Somebody kill your babbling ass already.
Are you going to kill me, really?
No, I wish somebody would kill you.
Wow, you backed down really fast. That's really sad, Kevin. It's like, I'm going to kill you, man. Really? Well, I wish somebody would.
Hey, I'm not going to do it. I wish somebody would do it.
I know, I do too, Kevin.
All right. You have a good night then, buddy.
You too. Take care of yourself. Okay, this one?
Yeah.
That's how I call. All right, folks, just bear in mind that there's no reason why this would go well. Kevin from Philly now. Let's see. Kevin from Philadelphia. I'm assuming that Philly is short for Philadelphia.
Yep.
How you doing, Kevin?
I'm doing all right. Just want to say I'm a big fan of you, Louie, and I'm African American. I totally agree with everything you're saying about the L-word or nigga or niggas, whatever you want to say. You got a hood pass to say it, so keep on doing your thing, Louie.
All right, man. I will continue to say nigger instead of the N-word. All right, Philly, Kevin, whatever your name is. Thanks, pal.
All right.
All right, let's see. Fred from Minnesota. I have to try to be more specific on this show after a few phone calls. But go ahead, Fred. What's up?
Hey, Louie, how's it going?
I'm all right.
In to say hi, and
That's great, man. That's a big contribution.
I know. Goodbye.
See you later. See, this is what I do. I ask people to call, and then I shut them down. Alex from Virginia, just hi. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Alex.
Hey, man, what's happening?
Good, how are you?
Yo, I'm good. How long are you on the radio for tonight? Is this your first time doing
This
this?
is my first time doing this, and I'm doing this for 3 hours.
And it's a solo gig tonight.
It's just me sitting in a room with a laptop that has phone numbers on people's names on it.
Dude, I got a lot of respect for you, man, because I love O&A, but they got a lot of support with all the comedians.
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of balls to do this yourself, man. It's a lot of time.
I know I have no business doing this. I have zero qualifications.
You need
What? Go
to
ahead.
get on the phone and get some people in there and help you out, man. Get some, Patrice or whoever.
Yeah, but see, if they were here, I wouldn't be scared. And it wouldn't be... there is potential for huge fucking disaster here.
Well,
And that's what I'm enjoying.
I think it's a good time to take those two Vicodin right about now.
Both of them?
Radio Gold.
All right, man. I might have to send out the kid for rum, so we'll see.
All right.
Thanks, Alex. Okay, Dan from Nebraska. I can't just take calls the whole time, but a couple more. Dan from Nebraska, what's up, motherfucker? You fucking...
Hey, motherfucker.
How are you?
Hey, you're a funny son bitch. Big fan of Lucky Louie, and wanted to see what you had planned for the future
Well...
as far as TV shows.
Lucky Louie's gone. HBO shoved it clear up their asses. And, I'm just a comedian now. I might do another show like Lucky Louie, but somewhere else. That's the plan. That's what I'm trying to do. But
We love it when you're on the show, and big fan of yours.
Thanks, man. All right, Dan. What are you You're driving around. Where are you?
I'm in Nebraska on my way to Portland, Oregon.
So you're on a highway?
Yes, sir.
Are you a truck driver?
Yes, sir.
Hey, blow your horn really loud just to bum people out on the road around you. Yeah. Do it again. Just keep blowing it. Everybody's looking back at you going, what? Fuck you. Thanks, Dan.
Love you. Bye.
All right. I don't care. Phones. I'll do that for a while. Fuck all of you who want me to actually do anything besides talking to people who want to tell me they liked my show or that I suck. What is this? Vinny in Poughkeepsie, New York. Nice spelling on Poughkeepsie. Hey, Vinny. Is Vinny there? Or we got Vinny? No. Hey, Vinny, are you from Poughkeepsie?
Yes.
That's a horrible place, isn't it?
It's terrible except for Bananas. Bananas is a fantastic comedy club.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Damn good.
The basement of a Holiday Inn?
Basement of a Holiday Inn. Yeah. Well, the location isn't really fucking up to par. But...
No. But hey, you get to see Bobby Collins tell stories about Hawaii, so that's great.
This is true.
What else is up, Vinny? Anything?
Nothing. Just hanging out, dude.
All right, man. Just keep listening, and I swear to God, this will get so much better. I have this huge thing planned for 5 minutes from now. No, I don't. No, I don't.
No, you don't?
No,
well,
of course not.
You kind of fucked it before.
Yeah.
When that douchebag asked you how you were doing, or he didn't even ask you how you doing. He said, hey, what's up? And you went, good, how you doing?
Yeah, you see? That's
he didn't give a shit how you felt.
No, nobody cares.
Nah, I
right.
do. I'm going to get pulled over now, so...
All right, enjoy Poughkeepsie. Bye.
All right.
All right, let me see now. Let me just slow down on the fucking phone calls. Who's it? Play the Jimi Hendrix for a second. Just play that shit.
Sure.
This is this song called Voodoo Child by Jimi Hendrix, and I used to get so loaded And listen to this, loaded like it's the 70s. Like I'm Peter Fonda. We're going to get loaded, man. We're going to ride our machines. All right, here's the thing about this. This is Jimi Hendrix. And you can hear people hanging out in the background while he's recording a song. Who were the people that were so cool that they were in the studio while Jimi Hendrix was recording an album? Jimi Hendrix was black, and he had big teeth and a huge afro. And if he were alive today, I would suck both of his dicks. Do you understand? I'm not saying that I even know he had two dicks, but I'm saying I would suck his dick, and then when I was done, if he said, now suck this one. This is my other dick. Suck this one too. I'd say, dude, I'm sucking it. Listen to that shit. Who sounds like this now? What little faggoty fucking asshole kids that play music now sound like this? I'm too old. Turn it off. Never fade out. Just turn it off. Fading out like you're fucking somebody who would fade out. You cunt of a mother. All right, Matthew from Montreal. What's up, Matthew?
Hey, Louie, I wanted to say I'm going to be at your show in Montreal when you're in here on the 19th.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm going to be in Montreal at Club Soda.
Yeah,
on the 19th. On the 19th of July. It's a Thursday at midnight.
Yeah. And I can't wait. I love you, think you're great, and say fuck HBO for canning Lucky Louie.
That's right. Fuck them. Unless they want to bring it back, in which case, hey, guys, I love HBO. Yeah, that's going to be a great show. I'm doing an hour of all new material, nothing from Shameless. Everything I did on that special is gone. It's all gone.
Wait.
So that's going to be a great show. So tell your friends so that I can have people to talk to that night.
I already got another bunch of people coming. I was telling them all about it. Checked you out on your website.
That's awesome, Matthew. Thank you. Hey, by the way, are you one of these Canadians who gets hung up on how we don't know your history?
No, I could give a shit less.
Yeah, you know, because some people in Canada, like, they go, we know all your history, so why don't you know anything about us? First of all, do anything that matters ever. Second of all, don't fucking learn our history then. Fuck you. What do I have to know everything about people that know about me? Anyway, it doesn't matter. America is a crime in progress at all times. We should give it to black people and the Indians, and we should all fuck our mothers. Thanks, Matthew.
No problem. Thanks, Louie.
All right. I'm hanging up on Matthew now. All right. No, I locked him. Like he's going to be here all night now. Okay, I got it. Don't get up. What do you think? See, this guy's totally helpful, and I scream at him. All right, let's see. Wants to talk music. Chris from Purchase College. Purchase.
Hi.
What's up, Chris?
Listen, Jimi Hendrix kept refugees in his fucking bandana. He thought they were mescaline, but they were actually Mexicans.
What do you mean? You mean he thought they were mescaline because Mexican sounds like mescaline?
Yeah, the guy was always fucked up. But the truth of the matter was, if he didn't have them, he wouldn't have been able to do what he was doing. He strung his guitar backwards because he told someone else to do it.
Because he told somebody else to do it?
Yeah, he had Mexicans doing the music that made him brilliant.
But you said he thought they were Mexicans, but it was mescaline.
Yeah, because he was fucked up, because he's a stupid, thick-headed fucking Vietnam veteran.
He didn't fight in Vietnam.
Yeah, he was a fucking paratrooper. He was a fucking medic.
He was a medic? Why does that part make you so mad?
He was
a medic!
He was a medic! He was airborne. My father was airborne. I know these things.
Your father wasn't airborne.
Yeah, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
Your father's a liar.
He got drafted in the 50s.
Yeah, and he worked in a kitchen in Kansas.
No, he jumped out.
And he served fucking hot dogs to other fucking army faggots that didn't go either.
No, he was in New Jersey.
Now you laughed. Now I know you're not mad. Fuck you, Chris. Get off the phone. He's gone. Trying to act mad. Saw you at Bananas. What is this guy? Kim. Oh, this guy. A guy named Kim. A woman named Kim. Hi, Kim from North Jersey. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I don't know. Not so good, but it doesn't matter.
No, do you remember I jumped on you at Bananas?
Oh, yeah, I was at Bananas in Jersey, and after the show, this girl just jumped on me and wrapped her legs around my waist and yelled or something. Why did you do that?
Because I'm totally in love with you. I think you're the hottest guy.
That's great, Kim.
But then you shot me down. You told me you were married.
Yeah, what? So while you were around my waist, I said, I'm married? What a fucking married faggot.
You told me you were married, and when I hung my head down in shame and walked away.
Well, so you should have, you little hussy. You know I'm married. How dare you?
I'm really not a hussy, though. Just
I know you're not.
Totally
you just...
obsessed.
Kim,
And you're one of my friends on MySpace, too.
Oh, really?
I don't get very much correspondence from you.
See, I can't talk to you on the air, though, because you're just nice, and I can't shit on you.
Oh, I don't...
I'm
really not into that, but...
Yeah.
You know...
Okay. Listen, thanks for jumping on me at Bananas. You're probably the only woman that's touched me in 14 years. It's really sad, because I have kind of a nice penis. It's like, it's sort of big, but I might as well rip it off and put it out in an ashtray.
Well, you can give it to me if you want.
All right, I'll send it to you in a little baggie.
Thanks.
Bye, Kim.
Bye, Louie.
I can't talk to a girl that's nice to me on the air. Chris from Indiana. Okay, Chris from Indiana needs parenting help, and you're not on the air yet, so don't start talking to your phone. But if anybody wants to talk about being a parent, I'm willing to do that. Fathers and mothers, although fathers need more help. Because it's not our natural state to hang around. We're supposed to fuck a woman and then go fuck another woman. Chris.
Louie.
What's your problem with the kid?
Oh, man. You know, I just had a
Sorry,
daughter.
go ahead.
Hey, cool.
Yeah.
You know, 3.5 months old daughter. I've heard you on O&A a number of times, you know. I have a 4-year-old son. You know, the whole thing's completely different between boys and girls.
Yes.
And I know you got 2 young girls.
Yes, I do. 5 and 2 years old.
Yeah, well, this is completely different. Just, it's like, dude, what's up with it? What's up with daughters?
Wait a minute, she's 3.5 months old?
Yeah.
How do you already have a problem with a kid who's basically just a blob of shit flesh?
Well, that's
she's still shitting. She's still shitting. Shut up for a second. She's still shitting black, right?
No.
It's brown now and green and shit like that?
Yeah, brown and green. You know, the breast milk whole thing.
Right.
You know.
But how is she? They're already different. 3.5-month-old. What is she doing that's particularly girl-like that's bothering you?
She's fucking high maintenance, dude. I mean, she's completely high maintenance. Doesn't shut up. Doesn't sleep. You know, I work. You know, I have a job, so you know, I'm going on like 3 hours worth of sleep every damn day.
Sure.
You know.
Sure.
What you know, and my son, trust me, no picnic, okay, when he was young, but certainly much more so than the daughter. Love her to death.
But she's a why did you have a baby if you wanted to sleep?
That's a good point.
Yeah, you know, here's the thing. You had a baby. You've got a fucking being in your house who doesn't know how to sleep, doesn't know how to shut the fuck up. What is she gonna shut up? What is a 3.5-month-old actually gonna think? This guy's working really hard. I gotta give him a break. She's a fucking stupid baby. And she's gonna be stupid for a long time.
But if she's on the tit that long, you know, give me a half hour. All right? Throw me a bone.
Nobody's gonna throw you any bone. You had a child. You made cum come out of your dick into your fucking wife. And a baby happened.
Yeah.
And now you can't sleep.
So, no world pearls of wisdom from you.
There's nothing. No, this is it, man. Just fucking don't expect it to get better all of a sudden. Just sleep when you can. Sleep on the weekends. Don't hang out with your friends.
I don't hang out with my friends, dude.
Okay, good.
You know what? Listening to you, as many times as I've heard you on O&A, dude, I am so like you. I used to play golf and, you know, kind of have a life outside of, you know, marriage life. But I gave that shit up when my son was born, pretty much, and I got no regrets for it because I have a good time with them. You know, they're a lot of fun at times. And
yeah, but here, yes, no, I hear you, man. I'm just being overly harsh with you, but you just have to give in to the fact that your life is going to be fucking monstrous for a while, and you know, then it'll get better when she's 15. And she starts blowing the neighbor.
Excuse me, it's going to get better when she's 15?
No, I don't know. I only have a 5 and 2-year-old. I don't know anything.
Yeah, well,
I know nothing.
All I know is 2's a hell of a lot worse than 1.
Yeah. It's hard. It's a hard thing to do. The thing that drives me crazy are parents that want results from their kids as if they're a product. Like people that hit their kids because that quieted them. Like, what did you have a fucking kid for? Listen, man, good luck. You sound like a good guy. You're doing the best you can, and it sucks right now. There's nothing anyone can say that's going to make it better.
Hey, by the way, I thought of you today because my daughter finally had a shit that went up her cunt.
That's terrific, man.
Yeah. And
God bless America.
Exactly.
All right, Chris, I hung up on you in the middle of your sentence because it pleases me. Some guy wants to talk about Vicodin. What's up, man? AJ?
Hey, how's it going, Louie?
That's all right. What's up with you? Tell me something.
I miss Bill Hicks.
You miss Bill Hicks?
Yeah.
He was a funny guy.
That makes me sad. But,
he's dead now.
You know, that Vicodin you got, if you crush it up and you snort it, it's kind of like, smoking a bunch of joints, except it's completely different.
I never tried snorting Vicodin before. I don't like snorting things.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Why did I just say that? I'll try it. Thanks, AJ.
All right, man.
He waited a long time to say that to me. That really makes me sad. Not really. Okay. Doug in New Jersey. What's up your ass?
Louie, love you. Love the show.
Thank you, Doug.
I was just wondering who you were going to vote for in the 08 election.
Oh, fuck, I don't know. I think they're all cunts.
Get this redheaded jackass off the radio!
I'm not cutting you off. Keep yelling. I'm not cutting you off. Keep yelling. Why did he hang up?
That's all he's got.
Does he really? Was that like a... Here's the thing. It's clear this is a total train wreck. Why would anybody bother to call to say this guy sucks? I'll give you that this sucks and that I suck. But hey, if you're actually calling to tell me that I suck, you're still listening. So fucking go shove a fucking rock up your mother's cunt so that when she's pushing it out, she's finally giving birth to something useful. Okay? And you can hang out with that rock like it's your big brother and get advice from it. You fucking cunt. I'm not even mad. I don't care. Enjoy yourself. All right. Jeff from Nolans.
What's up, Louie?
What's going on, Jeff?
Just curious, man. My daughter's 11. She's starting to wear those little hot pants with, the lame, hot ass and stuff like that on her shorts. And she started to develop and stuff. What do you think about that?
God, I don't know, Jeff. My daughter's oldest is only 5, so I'm far away from that. Where did she get these shorts? Who buys those shorts for her?
Well, she goes sleep over at friend's house and stuff like that, and she comes home with them.
You know, here's the thing, Jeff. Your daughter, 11 years old. What's that, 6th grade?
Yeah.
Okay, I remember 6th grade. Boys and girls were kissing already. And girls are sexual people after that age. So that just is what it is.
All right.
And all you can do is hope that she enjoys making out with the boys she makes out with, and that they make her feel good, and that she uses sound judgment and doesn't fuck a horse or a fat man with no condom on.
Well, I hope so too.
That's all you can do.
I was wondering if I should throw them away or talk to her about it, but I gotta make sure she doesn't stay.
What about her mom? How did you talk to her mom about it?
Oh, well, her mom lets her wear them.
Right, but so your mom, her mom, are you all a family living in the same house? You have to ask that now because nobody ever is. Yeah, so talk to your wife and say, what do you think of this shit with the hot pants? And she'll have some point of view because she's a woman with a vagina, so, I mean, monitor it, and it's a new part of your job as a parent, is that your daughter is a chick who kisses boys. It's the way it is, man. And someday the day is going to come when she's going to suck a dick. It's going to come, and you're going to still need to be her.
Yeah, I got to deal with that.
You're going to have to be a father of a person who blows people.
I know. Unfortunately, I got to deal with that. But I love you, Louie, man. When are you coming down to New Orleans?
I don't know, man. There's no comedy clubs down there, but I will come down there soon. I really want to, so I will.
Man, I hope so, man. You got a following down here, bro.
Thanks a lot, Jeff. Take care of yourself.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Drunk ass fool talking about titties. This is Ron from Philadelphia. What's up, Ron?
Yo.
What's up, man?
Yo. Did you see the hot dog eating contest?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
I don't know nothing about that.
Yo, Pat from Unaki was in it.
I don't care.
You don't care? You don't like Pat?
I don't know Pat. I have no idea.
Yo, anyway, Louie, you were the shit in New York. You fucking killed. We came all the way from Philly to see you. You were one of the best. You're a fucking king, Louie.
Thank you, Ron. Take care.
Among mortals.
Go get drunk again. Take care, man. Good guy.
Right.
I like that guy. He was drunk. There's a guy from Eddie from Delaware, and he does nothing by his name. He just exists. I'm putting him on. Eddie, what's up your ass, my friend?
I just wanted to call for Cat Noise Saturday.
Oh. I don't know what that is. Oh, is it Cat Noise Saturday?
Not to my knowledge.
No. Keep going. Go ahead. More cat noise. Why do people hang up when I invite them to stay on? He could have meowed for 14 minutes. I would have had no problem. Okay, Blake from Oklahoma City. What the fuck do you want, you motherfucker? I don't know what I'm doing.
I want to know what I'm listening for. What's planned over the next 2.5 hours?
I'm not going to tell you because what would be the point?
Something to listen for.
What?
I'm going to listen no matter what. So just do you have anything planned?
Listen, man. If I was to tell you what I had planned, that would ruin everything. There's somebody coming in here tonight. You're not. No, there's not. There's nobody coming in. It's just me doing this for the whole time.
Nothing's going to blow my mind.
Listen, what did I say in the first minute of this show? What did I say my goal was? Danny?
Well, it's been 26 minutes. I passed the 10-minute mark, and I'm just wondering what else we're gonna hear.
You know, here's the I'm struggling with this right now because here's the thing.
I'm laughing off no matter what. But
well, here's the problem, Blake, is that like I'm trying to find a angle to shit on you from, or to say fuck you, I don't care. But the fact is, your concern is totally well-founded, and you sound like a completely level. You sound like me if I were listening. I'd want to call and say, could you just give me an idea if this is going to get better? Because I don't really want to waste my time. I want to give you the benefit of the doubt.
I'm concerned for you because I don't want you to feel bad, but I want you also to know people are listening, people are laughing. But so don't feel bad about nothing going on.
Oh, listen, this is just the way it's going to go, and hopefully it will develop. But I have no idea how. I really don't. I have no plan.
It's just solo the whole night?
The whole night, 3 fucking hours. And
I'm on a 3-hour drive right now, and I just started, so I will be in the car for the entire time.
Stay listening because you're giving me a impetus for I don't even have command of the language. I have no business broadcasting. You've given me a goal. Now that I know that you're in Oklahoma City, which is the shit cunt of America.
I'm in Dallas on my way to Oklahoma City.
That's even worse. That you're going from Dallas to Oklahoma City. That's
Oklahoma City, Boomer Sooner.
That's like driving from a fat woman's cunt into her asshole. And now that I know that you're doing that and listening, I actually have like motivation to try to make something happen. So keep listening.
Brian Regan was in Oklahoma City the other night. I went to see him. Why don't you ever come to Oklahoma City?
You know what? I spent New Year's Eve in Oklahoma City.
Where'd you go?
I worked at a place, this is so many years ago, and it was called Joker's Fuck You. I don't know what it was.
No, that's awful. That's awful.
Oh, God, it was the worst night of my life. So I have kind of a problem with Oklahoma City. But I will come there. I mean,
I know 50 people that will have a ticket in 5 seconds.
That's great. I'll make $14. No, thank you, Blake.
Those 50 people will tell another.
Thanks, Blake. I swear to God, this will get better. You suck a bag of dicks yourself, my friend. Take care.
All right, see you. Bye.
How did you get... Okay, let's see. Matt from Long Island. Go ahead, man. What's up? Matt.
What's going on? Yo, Louie, how did your wife let you out of the house to do this bullshit tonight?
You know, it's actually a good question, because I was in upstate New York. That's where our house is now, and I said, I got to go down and do the XM show, and she's like, well, what time is it at? And I said, 9. And she said, so what train? I said, I want to take an afternoon train so I have time to get to the city and, you know, I didn't want to get to the city at 8 p.m. and run here and do the show. And she's like, why not? And I'm like, because it's the fucking national satellite radio show. And I would like 2 hours to sit in a fucking park bench and go, what the fuck am I going to do? That's why this show sucks. Thank you, Matt, because let's blame it on her. She didn't let me come down here fast enough. That's bullshit, Matt, because she actually was really cool about it. And she said, go down there whenever you want. I took a 1 o'clock train. And you know what I did, Matt, with my time? I bought a fucking iPhone, like a white, gay asshole. And I spent all the hours from 2 p.m. until now trying to figure out how to make my mail work. So that's what my wife did. I can't say that it's her fault.
All right, well, I think you're a genius anyway, even if the show does suck cock.
It does, doesn't it? God damn it. Thank you, Matt. All right, who else here? Okay, let me stop on the phones for just a minute. Just a minute. See, the phones are kind of addictive because then my brain doesn't work between calls and I got nothing to say. All right, I'm going to take a call while I look at my fucking thing, okay? Somebody fucking come on. Penis ointment type person. Ryan from Texas. What's up your mother's ass?
Yeah, in regards to what you were saying about the pimple on your penis earlier, I was wondering if you use like a special celebrity cream or is it...
Don't make a fake voice. Don't make a fake voice. You're not on Saturday Night Live. You're not a professional fucking person with a fake voice. Okay, Michael from Oklahoma. Jeez, Oklahoma heavy tonight. What's up?
I love you. Love the show, man.
Thanks, motherfucker.
You're doing awesome, man. Just love you.
Thanks,
but
you
no,
fucking motherfucker, you.
Hey, seriously though, man.
Yeah.
A couple months ago, you were on O&A talking about how your life changes when you get married, but how it really changes when you have kids. You're no longer husband and wife. You just kind of coexist because the kids take up all your time.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my wife, we've been married about 9 years, and we were really having some problems, and I made her listen to the replay on that shit, and I tell you what, you hit home with that. You don't know how true that was, man.
Well, how's it going with you guys now?
We're in the process of getting divorced.
Oh, jeez, really? How many years were you together for?
We've been together, we've been married, almost 8 years. We've been together, we've known each other about 12.
Wow, man.
And stuff. It just didn't work.
How many kids do you have?
One.
How old?
9.
Yeah, see, it just happens. 12 years is a long time to spend with anybody. How the fuck, what kind of fucking magic is going to make a fucking relationship work beyond that? It's like impossible.
But the thing was, we had grown. My life had gone one direction, hers had gone another.
Yeah.
And the only thing that was there was nothing there, man. When we had the kid, we used to go off and do all sorts of things. We're both older. I'm up in my 50s. My wife's in her late 40s.
Mm-hmm.
We were able to go and do. We had a late kid. It changed everything.
Sure.
The whole dramatic, the whole thing of the relationship, kids do that. They kill you, man. You got to know what you're getting into before.
So how long did you stay together just for the kid, do you think?
Well, at least for the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, so, you tried, and I don't know, man. It's like nothing you can say to anybody about, like, stay together. Dr. Laura and people like that put pressure on people and say you got to stay together. What the fuck? How could you possibly... Every marriage hits that point after kids where you just don't fucking like each other, let alone love. And then what do you do? Thanks, Michael. Good luck, man. I'm going to talk about... Yeah. Here's the thing, though. For guys, just one thing to keep in mind, because a lot of guys come up to me because of the way I talk about my wife and kids on stage, and they say, my wife is a cunt also. And I say, well, listen, man, just look at yourself. Take a good hard look at yourself, because all guys got to do this, just like women do. But I'm talking to guys right now because I'm one. But you kind of have to go, I think there's nothing more disgusting than an American husband. Imagine being married to a fucking smelly, half-fat, not even fat. Like, most guys are, like, just shitty looking. Like, if you're going to marry a fat guy, you want to marry a big, fat motherfucker, like a fucking giant grapefruit of a man. Like, that would just be a fun stunt, to be married to a big ball of shit. And just say, yeah, my husband's Andre the Giant. And other women would be like, dude, that's fucking cool. But most of women are married to just doughy, vaguely fat guys who, and once you're a husband, you don't even try to smell good or look good. Here's what I'm saying. The American husband has declined so much as a person. That's why I think 9/11 happened. The reason I think that Al-Qaeda invaded us is because they got satellite TV, and they saw our TV commercials, and they saw these fucking husbands eating a taco inside of another fucking taco. And the DirecTV guy's hooking it up, and he says, I'm giving you all sports channels, and he says, I love you. And the fucking Arabs are watching this going, I'll invade these fat faggots. Who's afraid of those guys? It was better when the American husband used to be some dude smoking a cigarette with nice hair. God damn it, I'm the worst person to ever be on the radio. Somebody else talk. Frank from Athens, Georgia. What's up, man?
Oh, hey, yeah, you really need to get your act together there with the look. Yeah, my kids are assholes.
They are? How old are your kids?
They're 2 and 4.
They're 2.
4-year-old's all right, but the 2-year-old's an asshole.
Yeah, what kind of asshole-ish things? Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a girl.
Yeah, what does she do?
She's just spoiled. Her mom's always buying her shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to tell her that, we don't need to be spending money on shit.
Mm-hmm.
Buying her shit. And I think it's because she can't handle, dealing with it. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's what a lot of parents do, is they just give their kids shit, and then they complain that their kids want stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Like, people that give their kids video games, and then yell at them, get off the fucking video game. Don't give your kids a fucking video game. Don't let them watch television. Don't give them a million toys, and don't feed them sugar. Like, you ever been on an airplane, and there's a kid on the plane with a fucking video game and a Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
How is he not going to turn into...
Shut the fuck up when he's playing the video game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But then he needs a video game in order to shut the fuck up.
I need a video game to shut the fuck up on an airplane.
Yeah.
How about you?
Well, you're a grown-up. So
but barely.
Yeah, I know. Good luck, Frank.
Thanks.
All right, Alex Jones. Alex Jones from Austin, Texas. What's the thing with you? Talk. Make your face make noise.
Hey, how's it going? Am I on the air?
No, you're not. I'm just pulling you aside for a second. I want to find out what you want to talk about first.
Okay, I'm into conspiracy, and I figured since you didn't have nothing else to do on this show, why not talk about conspiracy?
Okay, so if I put you on the air, what do you want? What are you going to say? What are you going to ask me about?
Aliens in control of the planet.
Aliens are in control of the planet.
Chemtrails, fluoride in the water. All that good stuff.
What about fluoride in the water? What about that?
It basically makes you very passive and kind of stupid. The Nazis figured it out.
The Nazis figured it out?
Yeah.
How to make people passive. I don't know if I can put you on the air. I think it might be a mistake. Because that might upset people. Because fluoride is supposed to be good for your teeth. And if people find out that the Nazis put it in the water, they might get upset.
Well, all I got to do is go buy a filter. You there?
I'm here, Alex.
Okay, cool.
All right, I'm not going to put you on the air, though. You can't be on the radio with that kind of thing. It's just going to upset people, and they're all going to kill themselves.
Well, they won't kill themselves.
Well,
they should.
How do you know? You got to be a little more responsible with your ideas.
Well, it's worth looking into. What if it's true?
You got a good point, man. I'm not going to put you on the air, though, okay? All right, good night, man. Fucking moron. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Okay, what does this guy want? Steve from New York City. What do you want?
Hey, Louie. I'm about 15 blocks away right now. I work in radio. I'm not doing anything tonight, so if you want a co-host or somebody to find some material for you, I'd be happy to do it.
I think that's very generous of you, but I'd rather shit in a hat and wear it for the rest of my life. Thanks, Steve. 3-year-old terror. What do I do? Okay. Hey, guy in New York City. You got a kid and she's a terror?
Yeah, her name's Alexandra. She drives a wedge between me and my wife. I love her to death. She's a great kid, but she just freaks out constantly and screams until you give in, and I just fight with her constantly.
What makes you, what do you give in? Give me an example of you giving in.
An example, I'll say, don't do that or I'm going to take that away.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll do it, I'll take it, and then my wife will say, don't do that, you're torturing her, and I'll give it back to her like a chump.
Have you ever talked to your wife about this?
Yeah, she's just stubborn. My wife is thick.
But here's the thing. Just try this. And I don't care if this is boring for listeners because this is important for you to know. Take your wife aside later. Don't fucking, because I know what happens. She says, give it to her, and you turn to your wife and say, what the fuck did you do that for? And she says, well, you're torturing the kid. And the kid goes, meh. And then you just leave the room and go drink a beer and shit in your own mouth for the rest of your life, right?
Well, basically.
So try this, man. Just next time you're sitting with your wife watching fucking Dancing with the Cunts or whatever it is, just turn to her and say, can I talk to you for a second? And she'll go, what? And say, don't say what like that. Just listen. Maybe I have something to say. And turn off the TV. And say, okay. Listen, when I try to discipline the kid or try to bring consequences to her for what she does, please don't undercut me. Can you see how that's a drag? And your wife's going to argue with you. But,
yeah, it's happened numerous times.
Yeah, but don't do it in the heat of the moment. You got to do it at a time when you're not fighting, when everything's cool. You got to bring it up out of nowhere when everything's okay and establish a fucking... You know, here's the thing. Being a parent, it's like being at war. And the way that we do it, it's as if we were a platoon in the army that didn't even, like, kneel down and draw some pictures in the sand with a rock and here, you go here and you go there. You know, like if you're a platoon, you're going to take a building or something full of brown people that you want to kill. You have to draw a picture of the building in the sand. And you say, you go here and Johnson, you go here and all that kind of thing, right?
Right.
Otherwise, it would just be like, let's just go get the building. And then people are shooting at you and you're going, you fucking idiot, go over there, and yelling at each other. That's what parents do. So you need to actually set some time aside and decide, when I say stop that or I'll take that away, you've got to fucking back me up. And if she has a better plan, let her come up with it.
Right, no, of course.
And if your kid is declining in behavior instead of getting better, then one of you is fucking wrong. So you got to work that shit out. But never back down. Never. Once you tell your daughter this is going to be the consequence, and explain to your kid too, these are consequences. This is what happens when... Don't just say, no, you can't have it, because I said so. You got to explain to her, I told you not to do that. You're still doing it. This is the consequences that you lose this thing, you little motherfucker. Okay?
All right, Louie. Thanks for the advice. Hey, loved you at the O&A virus.
Thanks, man. Those are great shows. I enjoy those tremendously. Okay, why did you pass on out? Jared from Texas. Tell me what's on your mind.
Hey, I was just wondering why you passed on Alex Jones. He sounds a little wacky.
Yeah.
But once you can hear what he has to say, it starts to make a little sense.
Right, but why? So why didn't I put him on the air? Is what you're asking?
Well, I mean, I understand why you didn't put him on the air.
But he was on the air. He was on the air.
Bit, but
how do you think you heard him?
Well, of course.
Here's the thing. I thought the guy might have some interesting theories, but I thought for my own edification it was more entertaining to let him think that he's not on the air, even though he was. It was a cheap joke, and I did it, and it's over.
Sorry, I've ruined the bit. God damn it.
You didn't ruin anything, Jared. You're a better man than I am. God bless you.
Right. Louie.
Yeah, what?
Are you ever going to come down to the Austin area with any of your fellow comedian friends?
Yeah, I might come to Austin. We're looking for a theater right now. I don't know which one I'm going to do yet. But I'm going to come to Austin probably early next year.
Oh, and if you do come down, I will get you some very, 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 very excellent marijuana.
Okay. I'll take that and I'll cram it right up my ass. Thank you, Jared.
Why would you do that?
I don't know, Jared.
Take it back to New York or what?
No, I would never. I don't smoke pot anymore. I just don't. I can't do it. I get paranoid. I get upset. I'm going to tell a story about that. I'm going to take you off the air, okay? But just listen to this shit.
All right.
I was... last time I got high was in Kansas City, and I was working at a comedy club, and, you know, a lot of comedy clubs, they close the door after the show, and the staff gets high. So sometimes I'm on the road, and I'm bored, and I'll smoke a joint. But I get so fucking high now that I can't handle it. And I was in my car, just sitting I remember I was at a McDonald's drive-thru, eating my food at the window and listening to the radio. Like, I just remember that moment that I'm eating the burger and listening to the radio, and I look over to my left, and the lady's looking at me like, why are you still fucking here? That's how high I was. I'm a very bad person. Gator from North Carolina.
Oh, shit. And you just gave my wife ammunition, you cocksucker.
You see?
You cocksucker. I mean, it's sad enough I go home a week ago and she's watching Oprah, some fucking doctor on there telling her, for every 30 pounds you lose, you find 3 inches.
For every 30 pounds you lose what?
Every 30 pounds you lose, you're going to find 3 inches of cock.
So I've gained about 200 pounds since we're married.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, wait a minute. So you telling me
Listen, Gator, I can't keep you on the air because your phone sucks. But listen, I'm making fun of husbands who are vaguely fat. I'm saying cross over that line. If you're married and you're getting vaguely fat and just shapeless, fucking push past that to being a big fat man with a round belly who's going to die in any second. That's the thing that's exciting about being married to a big fat man, is that there's this tension in the air that he might fucking blow a shit in his pants and die of a heart attack. How is that not fun? Katie from New York, what's up?
Hey, Louie. My boyfriend and I watched, I think it was it HBO? Was it One Night Stand? We watched your show on HBO the other night.
Yes. It was. I think it was Shameless, my hour special, which is available on DVD, by the way, for all you folks that want to let me have some money. Go ahead.
Yeah, we really liked it. We were laughing our asses off.
Thank you.
But we were wondering, because you said kind of some mean things about your 4-year-old daughter, which was really funny.
Yeah.
But, like, what are you going to do when she's like, Daddy, what do you do? Can I watch?
I don't know. You know, it's a good question. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do because those are real kids. And and they exist in the world. I think I'm going to have a long talk with her one day and then show her everything. That's what my plan is. That's what I'm going to do.
You should tell her that you have another kid that you were talking about.
That's what I should say, is that she has a sister who died.
She was an asshole.
Because she was an asshole, and she fucking gave a guy the finger, and he hit her with a truck. And
moral of the story, don't ever give some strangers a finger.
Yeah, exactly. You know, here's the thing, though, Katie. This shit puts a roof over her head, so she can fucking go fuck herself. Thank you, Katie. God bless you.
No problem.
All right, somebody that's been on for too long on hold. Rob from Long Island.
Is that me, Rob?
Yeah, that's you, Rob.
What's up, Louie? How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. How are you?
Listen. Love the show, Lucky Louie. Awesome. I love Jim Norton, O&A.
Yeah, me too.
Bringing up kids. I'm trying to teach my daughter to be a lesbian.
You're trying to teach her how to be a lesbian?
Yeah, because I don't want any guys just fucking stabbing her in the cunt with a fucking cock, and then, you know, all of a sudden they're going to own her, you know? Or...
You don't want any guys stabbing her in the cunt with their cocks.
Exactly.
Wouldn't you like a fella to make love to your daughter and make her happy?
How often does that happen, buddy?
I don't know. I mean,
it's going to be sincere with some guy who's not going to just divorce her in a couple of years, and, you know...
You're looking too far ahead. At some point, someone's going to fuck her and she's going to like it. Not every guy, how old is your daughter?
I'm 37. My daughter is 13.
Your daughter's 13. Look, at least a few guys are going to feel her up. It's going to be exciting for her. Someone's going to fuck. Not every kid that's fucking her is going to divorce her when she's, 38.
Yeah, but the one that's going to try to, marry her and whatnot, I'm sure it's going to end up in divorce, and then she's going to get screwed or whatever, or,
Yeah, but so what's wrong with that? Seriously.
I don't know. Pressure on me.
What do you want from... So, because you think she's going to move back home with you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I got a boy who I don't really, he can do what he wants. He can go out and just...
So how are you going to teach your daughter to be a lesbian? How are you going to go about doing that?
She's already a racist, so...
She's already a racist?
Yeah, she's already a racist. My father and my father-in-law...
Right.
Just don't like black people, and so...
You don't like what?
They don't like black people. My father and my father-in-law taught her to dislike black people.
Do you not like black people?
Of course I like black people. I don't give a shit.
All of them? All of them? What about the bad ones?
Yeah.
No, so your father and your brother-in-law, did you just say?
My father and my father-in-law
have taught your daughter to not like black people.
Not like black people.
How did they skip you to her to tell her not to like black people?
Because I'm very quiet and I'm very shy, and then I don't really push those issues on my kids, you know.
But this is exactly the thing, Rob. This is the answer to all your questions. What's going to happen to your daughter when she gets heartbroken, and how is your daughter going to grow up a racist? The answer to both of them is you. You have to be a real fucking father.
I am a real father.
I know you are.
I am a real father because my wife is a fucking cunt, and my kids hate her, they love me, they avoid her, and they glue themselves to me.
Okay, but you're letting your daughter grow up a racist, and you're trying to teach her to be a lesbian because you're terrified a guy might stab her in the cunt with a cock. All right? Just because your daughters, you know why? You know, like your daughters love you because you're quiet and you're giving and you're a sweet guy. But
yeah,
you got to be
the greatest guy in the world.
Right, but you got to start being tough and teaching your daughter that that your father's a fucking asshole, and that your father-in-law's a fucking asshole, and that you're smarter than. You got to stick up for your daughters. Stick up for your kids, man. Good luck to you. Take it easy.
No doubt.
All right, I'm getting too serious, right? There's only 2 people on the phone now. That's how bad I am at this. Let's just clear out this shit. John from Appen. Where are you from? I can't read it on the thing.
You said John?
Yes, you, John. What's up?
Yeah, from Aspen. Anyway, first of all, thank you for saying that stuff about the N-word. That always bugs the shit out of me. They're niggers, whatever. I have a 14-year-old daughter who...
The point of the N-word thing was not that they're niggers. The point is, if you're saying N-word, you're saying nigger. So just fucking fess up to it.
That's what I meant.
All right, go ahead.
All right, 2 weeks ago, I caught my 14-year-old daughter with her boyfriend on my bed. Obviously, having intercourse. How would you have dealt with that?
She's 14.
How would you have dealt with the guy, and how would you have dealt with your daughter?
Well, let me ask you.
No, your daughters are young, but I mean, what would your...
Well, look, I don't know because I'm not there yet. But let me ask you this: you said obviously they're having intercourse. Are you sure? How do you know that?
Because they were naked on the bed, and his dick was inside of her.
Okay. I thought maybe you walked in and they were half naked, and you assumed.
No, it was, there was no guessing about it.
Is he her boyfriend? Are they close? Have they been together a long time?
They've been together for maybe a year.
You know, I don't know, man. I mean...
She's fucking 14. I mean, I didn't have sex till 17, 18 at least. And
how old is he?
Earl was the same age.
How old is
he?
Yeah.
15, I think.
You know, I guess I would have closed the door and said, go put your clothes on and come out here. I mean, the only thing, nothing like yelling and screaming and showing rage and cutting his dick off and eating it. None of those things help. Hitting her in the head with a pipe and then hanging yourself with a weight machine. None of those things help.
What do you say in the talk when you sit down with her? Do you say...
I mean, I think you ask them, what are you guys doing and what do you think of what you're doing? You know, you could get pregnant. Are you using a condom? Were they using a condom?
Yeah, they were.
All right, well, you know...
That somehow made me happy, but...
You know how serious this is? Yeah, it should make you happy. You want to ask them, you know what this means that you did this? This is a big deal. It's grown-up stuff. I think maybe you call the kid's parents and tell his parents. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to face it. You just got to deal with it and face it. I don't know, man, though. You got to call an audible on a situation like that.
My wife just freaked the fuck out and didn't know what to do, and I was trying to calm her down and tell her what we should do, and I don't really have much of a clue.
No, you don't, but at least you're wondering what to do. If you just react with your own personal emotions, you're failing your kid, I think. Yeah, I think you got to try something. Try to, not just be upset and make her think that fucking is bad for daddy and mommy. That's like the last thing that she needs. Good luck, man. This is turning into a kid, how to have kids show. That's all right. I don't care. Let's give it a shot. We're going to have a break right now, whatever that means. I don't know what happens during a break, but I'll be back. And if anybody's still listening, I'm going to keep doing this. I'll try to talk without calls a little bit if I can think of something to say. Everybody out there, I fucked all your mothers. Thank you for listening. I'm coming back in a minute or two. This is Louie CK on the O&A Virus program show channel XM. Hey, this is Louie.